Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be going over what I have propagating as of now. Some of my plants that are propagating I am keeping, the others I might sell or trade or just repot them back inside with the mother plant. I also have a propagation video that I think I will be doing later on today. I'm still not sure. I have to cut up my Macaulay's Final and is it red philodendron or emerald red philodendron? Not sure. If I move, she's pretty big. This is a big pot. You probably can barely see her, but the leaves are massive. I'm not sure what happened, but I'll just leave that to another video. So let's get right into it. This first one that I have here, I've been propagating in water for, give or take, let's just say a couple months. Not actually sure. I lost track of it. But this here is my Monstera. Here it is. This is my Splitleaf Mustard. It was it came from an original mother plant. She just stopped growing for some literally stopped growing for some odd reason. But since she's been in the water, she's put out these roots here, which are pretty nice and healthy. And also a whole new leaf. And honestly, guys, this thing did not shoot out any new leaves, like at all. And even with this one, this was the second plant that I got. And keep in mind, both of these plants were in one pot. The pot was fully rooted. I'm pretty sure it could have been overwatering, but I kind of doubt it. Let's get this off right here. Alright, but as you can see, there are roots growing, and also there's a new shoot coming in here. This plant also gave me another leaf, and this was the littlest leaf that it had, or stem that it had, that came in a pretty nice size pot. I think it was like an 8-inch, maybe. Yeah, probably 8-inch pot. And she really didn't do much. And even looking at her now, I can see that there's another leaf starting to come in right here. But yes, this is my Splitleaf Mustard. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her, just because I hate the grow pattern of these guys. They literally have a mind of their own. And I think on one of my other videos or previous videos, I mentioned the same thing about how plants typically you can train them, but some just don't care who you are or what you do. I'm going to do what it's going to do what it want to do. So I'm not sure. I might give these away, sell them, or trade them. But yeah, these are my Splitleaf Mustard. Let's put these guys back down in here. Okay, next plant is, I have some lemon lime cuttings here that I took from my mother plant. These are the bad leaves. I can go and take these off now. These here I am housing for a project that I'm doing. I did one recently over, I think this summer, maybe past summer, with keeping them like in a terrarium kind of setting. But I cut these all off my mother plant. If you follow my Instagram, you would have seen these. She was pretty big or pretty long and was starting to fill out until I decided to make the chop. which I think personally was pretty good for me just because of the weather here it's kind of harsh, but I really didn't want these in a grow tent, if you get what I'm saying. But the setup for the green prayer plants are much better, which is why I have, like I said, came up with a plan and the idea that I will put into place. But these have been in the water maybe for like a month or so, and let's see, can I get these? There we go. And some of them, as you can see, already have roots coming out. Again, I'm not keeping all of these. I might give them away, trade them, who knows. But yeah, let's get these guys back down in here. And of course, once I do my project with all of my prayer plants, I will do a video as well, just because, like I said, I love the setup and it really looks good and everything in it is literally natural, except for the glass that it's housed in, but you know. Also, we have here is my variegated prayer plant, a Maranta. I just recently cut these, maybe about, it should probably be a month now, maybe 2 months. I'm not sure if there are any roots in it. I kind of doubt it. But the conditions that I have them in, which is my grow tent, which just keeps them pretty warm. Yeah, I'll take that back. Huh. There are roots on them as well, as you can see. So again, with my prayer plants, as I figured out with my green one in there, I have a idea with them, and I decided to cut and propagate them just for that purpose. And she's also growing a new leaf as well. The next plant I have, which is really a stub. This is one of my Begonia vine. This plant here gives me all kinds of trouble. I'm not sure that this part here is going to make it. This is part of the what's left of the mother plant. I don't know. I do have another one that I cut the leaf off and I did propagate it, and she's growing up top with the project, of course. If you follow my Instagram, I think I have posted, maybe not, but I have a project that I'm really looking forward to her to grow kind of quicker to do what it needs to do. So anyway, that's a whole nother video. But this here is what's left of the mother plant of my Begonia vine. Hopefully I can get her to reroot. Alright, sorry about that, guys. SD card was full. But as I said before, this is the rest of my Begonia vine, and hopefully I can get her to regrow and place her with the other one up there. So maybe, just so maybe she can help complete the job that's up there. What I have here now are some cuttings of my Begonia macchiato. I made these cuttings again maybe a couple months ago, just because when I bought these, they weren't in the best conditions, but when I did get them and I brought them home, I decided, like I usually do, and cut them or top them completely, straight from the bottom, so it grows up uniform and there's no leaves missing and big gaps and stuff. So I did propagate some as well, and as you can see, these here have been growing, if I'm not mistaken. They have roots on them because they are sending out new leaves, and also new leaves from the inside base as well. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these because I have the mother plant as well, which we will go over eventually in a plant tour. But yeah, these are my begonias. These down here. Inside of this little container here, which also sits inside of the grow tent. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have my Philodendron Gloriosum. Sorry about that. Right here, propagating from a stump, growing in spag. Hopefully, I think she is growing. This is a new leaf. She's put out 2 leaves, so it is growing. But like we do know, most of some philodendrons, they put out leaves, but they don't have any root system as of yet. So that is what I think I'm waiting for, currently waiting on. I haven't checked it in a while, but as I can see, I think she might have caught on already. I don't know if you can see that there, but that's a new leaf coming in, and I have to figure out what I want to do with her. I'm not selling her or anything or trading, or at least as of yet, but I need to figure out what I want to do, because if I'm not mistaken, these are crawling plants. So I have to figure this out pole-wise, or I don't know. But if she becomes a hassle, I might have to end up trading her for something else. I don't know. Let's hope not. But this here is my Philodendron Gloriosum. Also down in this pot here, I have my pond with a little water, which also works good, guys. Like I was saying in my grow tent, the moisture, even if you don't have the time, or even if you're like me and overwater, if you use your plants in spag and use your humidifier as I do, typically and usually the sphagnum will stay moist, and you really wouldn't have to water your plants as much unless the seasons change, and just depending on where your location is as well. All right, to the next plant. All right, in here I have some of propagating another Maranta. It's called the Silverband Maranta. I have the mother plant down in my grow tent. That plant there is really, like, I would say my top 3 plants. I love prayer plants or Marantas. But this Silverband has put out a new shoot. I don't know if you can see it right there. But there are 4 in here. I don't know if you guys can really see them, but there are 4 in here. 1, 2, there's the stump, and the other one is somewhere. I don't know, but there's 4 in here. I have her down inside of my grow tent, hoping that I can get her to grow some more and add her to my collection. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell these. I might trade. People do look for these a lot, and they are hard to come by. If you follow my Instagram, oh, you should have seen my face and when I realized I had one left growing inside of my Maranta pot or prayer plant pot at that time. Once upon a time, I had literally almost all of them except for, I think, 2. And they were down inside of the pot. I thought I lost them. Some of them came back, and later last summer, I seen one growing out of the original prayer plant pot, and I completely lost it. But yeah, she's propagating, of course, in spag, and hopefully I can get it to grow. Now, inside of here, I have a few things. From one of these, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. She's growing. That's a Monstera Begonia. I also have been trying to propagate for I don't know how long now. This is from a Facebook trade. But this is a Philodendron Mammy or Miami, or however you want to pronounce it. She's been in this container also maybe sadly, the same time as the Gloriosum down there, but I'm not sure. She's not dead or rotted out or anything. She's just taking her time, and I guess will grow when she feels fit. It's time for her to grow, but until then, she sits down in here. And then last but not least, I have some jewel orchids. Believe it or not, they were bigger than this. It took me a while to get them to actually start back growing. I thought I completely lost them, but talking to a new plant friend of mine that I made last year, of course, they're growing, and he told me what to do. So hopefully I can get them growing good as well. And I'm also going to do a project with these, more than likely the same way I'm going to do the Maranta down there. But these are the plants that I have propagating in here. Put this back. I also have, I think, this here is what's left of the mother plant for the Maranta lemon, lemon lime. She's not dead. I take it straight from the top, from the last node, and each time she'll push out new shoots. But I have her down inside of the grow tent just for these purposes. This part here, I might use these for that project instead of actually the cuttings, just because it'll start over and there won't be any crispy tips or anything. So that's an idea that I still have to try to figure out as well. I'm not sure if you've seen in another previous video, but I also have my Scindapsus propagating in vermiculite. There are roots coming out of the bottom of her. She's about ready to go into her forever home, wherever that may be. I have to figure it out as well. But I'm pretty sure it's probably on the pole. No, I think that's all that I actually have propagating, guys. Today was a very short video. If I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking right now, because usually I tend to forget some things that I am propagating, but I think that might be it. Oh, I also have propagating, if you follow my Instagram, in my bathroom, that monkey cups. I cut the mother stalk off, and I have her propagating inside of her own moisture box. And what was left was this here. And as you can see, she's growing, been throwing off cups. So, of course, it's due to my grow tent, which I'm sure with the high humidity, but she's putting off cups and actually doing pretty good. Alright, guys. Now, I think that might be it this time. Let's see, just to make sure. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I will be doing another video, as I said earlier, maybe later on today. I'm not sure, but I do have to propagate her just because she got hit pretty hard this year. Right along with my Begonia vine, but I will mention that in a whole nother video. But again, thanks for coming. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.